Top 10 Highlights of Paris Haute Couture Spring Summer 22. Welcome to LuxFi. We talk about fashion, luxury, and basically all the best things life has to offer. Welcome to our video listing the top 10 highlights of Paris Haute Couture Spring Summer 22. Haute Couture Week is one of the most exciting times of the year for most fashion lovers. Couture is regarded as the highest category of high fashion. It's when we see some of our favorite maisons like Chanel and Schiaparelli presenting their best work. One-of-a-kind garments are handcrafted by teams of skilled artisans, with some pieces taking weeks or even months to complete. The couture fashion shows happen twice a year, in January and July. Gowns first seen on the runways are often spotted later at red carpet events. This week we saw some amazing shows with to die for dresses, while other shows were so filled with controversy that the clothing stood in the background of the conversation. And here I'll show you the 10 ones you need to see. So without further ado, here are the top 10 highlights of Paris Haute Couture Spring Summer 22. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe and follow us on Instagram at luxicom. Number 10. Chanel. If you have followed the Couture Week at all, then you know that when I was talking about controversy, I was talking about Chanel. With a collection that was disappointing to say the least, the classic Chanel blazers are not the one on the spotlight. Virginie Viard said she was inspired by the 20s, with the use of feathers and fringes, and of course the quality of Chanel's embroideries and craftsmanship was there, but the show was filled with polemics. One of the debates happening around the show is on the use of animals. The show opened with Monaco's Princess Charlotte, dressed in a Chanel jacket, riding the beautiful 8-year-old Spanish bay horse Cuscus. Some people say it was a beautiful moment that relieves one of Coco Chanel's favorite things. Others say Chanel shouldn't be using live animals on their shows. People are also saying that Chanel is trying to copy Hermes and trying to insert themselves into the equestrian world. What do you guys think? And the other controversy is about makeup. When you look at this black eye, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Apparently that was not Chanel's intent. They said it was inspired by pre-war era's avant-garde creatives, but they must have known the connection that most people would make. Chanel is either extremely oblivious or they did all that for the publicity. What do you guys think? Number 9. Dior. Unlike the usual Maria Grazia Curie collection that follows a very specific theme like the 60s inspired Spring 21 collection, this one was simply a celebration of embroidery. Curie said, a symbol of the atelier's original excellence, embroidery is not just a decorative detail, it gives the fabric its structure, its architecture. With dresses, suits, and jumpsuits handcrafted by Dior's artisans, the collection really showcased the beauty of their craftsmanship. Number 8. Zuhair Murad. The Zuhair Murad collection took place in a dreamland he envisioned with the intent of escaping reality, a dreamland inhabited by pirates. Murad told Vogue, "We need to dream, today more than ever. We need to travel with our imagination, to forget a little about ourselves and the hardships our reality is putting us through." Gowns in finely pleated organza had puff-sleeve cropped brassieres. Lame fabrics were turned into sunray pleated miniskirts. Flows of shimmering tulle and chiffon spiraled around shorts, and intricacies of knotted chiffon and embroidered brocades were embedded with jewels and beads. The designer said, "My pirates are adventurous women, looking for the treasures of life." Number 7. Viktor Rolf. Inspired by Nosferatu, the 1922 Dracula adaptation, the Viktor Rolf show was definitely unique. Rolf said, "Dracula is such a powerful symbol of the fear of change in society. In old Hollywood movies, you have the archetypal, scary image of the person in the doorway. This made us think of a shoulder line that we developed almost 30 years ago, in our very first collection." With corsets worn under each look, the designers raised the shoulders of their silhouette way above the neck, achieving an effect similar to the iconic image of the vampire. All the garments can be worn without the corsets underneath, but this was a very interesting way to showcase a collection that definitely stands out from the other shows. Number 6. Elie Saab. The Elie Saab Spring Summer Haute Couture collection was a flowery dream come true. The Lebanese designer presented a hopeful collection filled with flowers, full-skirted silhouettes, and joyful colors. He said, "Clients like color. They like to enjoy life again after hard times." He finished the show with his classic bridal dress, fitted for a real-life princess. If you are enjoying this video so far, please subscribe to my channel, and if you are already subscribed, please click the bell button so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Number 5. Giambattista Valli. Merging haute couture and ready-to-wear, Giambattista Valli presented the Valli Experience, where he unveiled his couture Spring-Summer 22 and his Autumn-Winter 22 collections in one go. A promenade through Giambattista Valli's savoir-faire, taking its viewer by the hand to explore the Maison's plentiful windows of expertise, ranging from dynamic proportions to the most iconic and elaborate silhouettes, said the show notes. Valli showed on film his classic dresses with layered tulle and beautiful embroidered dresses that showcase their iconic haute couture construction. Number 4. Alexandre Valtier. There was the usual injection of high-octane glamour into Alexandre Valtier's Spring-Summer 22 couture collection, in which he presented velvet power suits and sequin gowns. The collection was filled with beautiful 80s-inspired looks that marked a different era for the designer. He told WWD, "I was really contemplative during these last 24 months. I looked at history, and after a heavy moment like this, there is an explosion of energy." One standout was a silver slip dress, made of tulle embroidered with hundreds of gradient shapes in mirror finish rhodoid, an intricate piece that took thousands of hours to produce. Also compelling were Valtier's takes on the new look by way of 1980s, a strong-shouldered draped peplum jacket paired with slouchy trousers. Number 3. Jean-Paul Gaultier. For the second season, Jean-Paul Gaultier invites an outside designer to design their haute couture collection. For this season, Glenn Martins from the Y Project presented his take on Gaultier. He told Vogue, "I am only doing this for one season, so it's not like I have to envision a whole new future for the house. That is a very different exercise. This is a celebration of Gaultier. I have stayed close to the woman Jean-Paul created in the past. Pure diva goddess beauty, hips, whatever, all the drama he loved. I'm building on that through what I think of his iconic Gaultier moments." This was one of the best collections of the season. Martins is truly one designer to watch. Number 2. Valentino. The Anatomy of Couture was the title of Valentino's Spring-Summer 22 collection. In his show notes, creative director Pierpaolo Piccioli explained that he imagined this idea not on one single idealized house model, but on a variety of women with different body frames and ages. Piccioli said, "When you do couture, you have the house model, and you apply the body of the house model to 50 or 60 models on the runway. I wanted to break these rules and embrace the idea of different proportions of body, different sizes, different ages. But it was impossible to do this with just one house model. So I broke the rules and got 10 house models in, with differently proportioned bodies." The idea of couture is custom-made dresses, so it is a beautiful thing to see Valentino including all women. Number 1. Schiaparelli. Daniel Roseberry presented his latest couture collection for Schiaparelli, a house which he has made a real favorite on the red carpet over the past year. This show, entitled An Age of Discipline, was the first real-life presentation for the house to take place since the pandemic began, and Roseberry took it as an opportunity to explore what design really means to him, particularly after this turbulent few years. Roseberry said, "We kept saying Planet Schiaparelli. I wanted to do something that looked totally unlike anybody else. Nothing else should look like this." He took inspiration in science fiction, different galaxies and planets, a different kind of escapism. Saturnian brass rings orbited around a black canvas corset bodice, woven with black flowers in jacquard, and encircled a gilded metal bustier that wasn't just for show. Schiaparelli even went as far as creating their own shade of gold, that includes pieces of 24-karat gold leaves. This collection was unlike any other this season. It was truly works of art. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. And comment below which brand you would like to know more about. Thank you for spending some time with us, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. In return, I'll provide you with the best content about fashion, travel, and luxury living. See you soon!